So over the next 30 days, I'm trying to see if I can make $5,000 trading options. Now, a friend recently gave me this challenge, so I started it on April 18th, and I've got 30 days until May 18th. So a friend gave me this challenge. We were talking about my monthly passive income, which I'll pull up here. And I said, I'm making around $2,000 a month on average, just about here, as you can see, mainly with my options. So this is all my passive income. As you can see, YouTube, not a whole lot. I haven't been very active. I've been busy. We'll get to all that in a minute, but we are back and better than ever, going to be much more active. So obviously YouTube, below minimum wage, not getting much yet, but that's all going to change soon. Options has been the bulk of my passive income here, as you can see, bringing in, let's just call it on average, like $2,000 a month. A little bit from dividends, a little bit interest. Now that these money market accounts are paying like 4.5% interest, so the interest rates are awesome. A little bit of CDs here and there, some miscellaneous stuff in December. I think I just sold some junk, made a little bit of money there. But as you can see, the totals: October 2,200, November 1,850. December 2,600. Now January I did lose 2,800 from options. However, this was primarily just from I was closing out some old mistakes I had made that, this is from like a year or two ago, that just things I've been rolling out when I didn't really know what I was doing, when I didn't know any better. And I decided to just kind of take those L's and move forward so that I could redeploy that capital elsewhere. So I did take a little fat L in January, but again, those were very old trades. And then as you can see, February, we got right back to it. I actually had a great month, made 4,200, 3,500 of which was from options. And then March back to $2,082. So I told my friend this. I was like, yeah, I'm making around $2,000 a month. And he asked me, what number would I like to be making? I was like, $5,000 a month sounds nice. That would be great. That could cover a lot of expenses and kind of get me to where I want to be. Give me some more time to work on YouTube and getting that off the ground. So he asked me, well, why don't you just do it? Is it possible? And I thought about, yeah, it's possible. So $5,000 in 30 days comes to about $166 a day. Let's say I want to take, weekends off. So figure I have 20 days. So then it's $250 a day if we want to look at it that way. Obviously, the market's closed on the weekends too. So I would have to make $166 over the next 30 days. I'm going to show you guys how we've been doing so far. Pull up the little 5K challenge here. So let me show you guys the trades that I've made so far. And I'm going to be transparent throughout this whole process. I'm going to keep sharing my trades with you guys as I make them. And just so you guys know, I still identify I'm like 80% a long-term investor, 20% I'm now allocating to options. So I've got about 20% of my portfolio that just kind of sits in cash these days, and I'm using it to fund these option plays. So let me show you guys my trades that I made so far. All right, so as you can see here, started on the 18th. I sold an Occidental Petroleum put, which I talked about in the last video, and that one got me $724 in premium. So we got a nice start. The 19th, I was a little busy, didn't get to any options trading. So I've also been training for an Ironman race. That's why I've been so much less active on here. That has turned into a part-time job, but I'm loving it. It's great. And once that race is over, we're going to hit the ground running here. Tesla earnings call. I didn't really want to mess around with that, but since Tesla post earnings has now tanked 10%, I couldn't resist. Today I sold a Tesla put, $100 strike. That one got me $469 a premium. And then you can see all the expiration dates in this right-hand column here. So Tesla stock obviously tanked today. And I do plan to cover this earnings report probably by next week at the latest. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested. Obviously still have a big position in Tesla. I'm very bullish in the long run. Short term, we might have some more pain. But yeah, so I took that opportunity, took advantage of the higher premiums with the volatility, got $469 out of that. I also sold a Medtronic $75 put. This is just a stability play to me. The economy is not looking very pretty right now. And obviously the stock market and the economy are completely detached. That's just what happens. But I have a feeling we're going to see some more pain with these big tech type companies. Tesla batting leadoff. We've got a lot of big tech reporting. And it ain't going to be pretty. The Mac sales are down tremendously for Apple. Where's people have no money left? The economy, they've completely squeezed people with the interest rates. It's making things very hard. So I don't think the outlook is very bright for the economy, maybe in the short to medium term. Again, the stock market, that means nothing. I mean, anything can happen. It's a complete fugazi. As we see, it's on a tear. You'd think things are better than ever. So I figured Medtronic is a kind of the sorts of companies I'm going to be looking more into. Johnson & Johnson, another great company that are just stable. I mean, they're going to do okay in the good and the bad times. And again, that one paid a decent premium, $341. And then I sent it home with a little Verizon $35 put. AT&T just reported earnings that wasn't so good. And so, of course, Verizon got dragged down with it by default, right? Verizon down 4% today. I think Verizon is definitely the stronger company. Pays a solid dividend. I mean, this stock has been crushed over the last year. It's down so much. I think its high was probably around 60 something. Yeah, $61 or so. So its valuation has been cut in half. I mean, where's Verizon going? We have a recession. People still need to scroll on their phones. I mean, I think this is another safe play. So for a grand total here of brought in so far $1,735. Not bad for the first 3 days. If we could keep this pace up, that would be great. But yeah, so I'll be sharing all my trades here, and the goal is to get to $5,000 by May 18th. We'll see what happens. So, happy 420, y'all. I think Elon is doing something with Twitter today. I believe it's the day that the legacy check marks are going away. So, there's that happening. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and stick around. Follow up on my journey. And I'm also going to get back to doing deep dives on companies as well. I'm going to cover the Tesla earnings, like I said, by next week. It's been a little busy. But we've got some awesome interviews coming as well. I'm excited to get some new people on the channel. And just remember, if you believe it, you will achieve it. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you on the next one.